In this week's episode, we start on the sunny winter shores of southern Vancouver Island and end up in the southern Persian Gulf to watch highlights of the Dubai Sevens final between England and Samoa. In between, we encounter lovely Valkyries, disappointed Vikings, and rejoicing Bears. Our first stop was Velox to watch the presentation of the BCRN Scoring Award and Cup to the Velox Valkyries, accepted by Captain Sarah Levson and coaches Bill Meechan and Rob Nicol. Velox won the fall women's competition on Vancouver Island, and a team photo on top of the Scrum Master scrum machine was a fitting end to a successful season. Then it was down to McDonald Park to watch the men's final between the University of Victoria Vikes and the Grizzlies of the James Bay Athletic Association. UVic stormed into an early 10-0 lead, but James Bay answered back with 3 straight tries off a solid platform set up by their forwards. The scoring went back and forth, with the Vikes briefly regaining the lead, scoring a try off a well-worked line-out and maul, with their second-row Brett Bookaboom touching down. We also caught up with Dom Burgess, who invented the Burgess kicking tee and is a big proponent of clinical kicking. We asked him about the kicking skills today among current players compared to the likes of Mark Wyatt, Gareth Rees, and Bobby Ross.
So, players have to spend more time developing their kicking skills, and until such time as that happens, we're missing out on a tremendous opportunity to improve our standard of play.
UVic kept the game close with second-half tries like this one by former Abbotsford and Velox player Bryn Keys that put the game at 36-30 midway through the second half. The halfback combination of Spencer Dalziel and Jeff Williams worked hard to keep the ball in UVic territory after building up a 44-30 lead. The Vikes, led by 7 speedster Sean Duke, kept the pressure on by running back all clearing kicks. Bay's fans held their breath whenever Duke touched the ball, as he has the speed to turn a slight gap into 5 points.
Well done, Connor. Yeah, boy, Connor! Good kick, Connor, out of boy.
Oh shit, there's a missed tackle. Jacob even. Come on, boys. Come on. Defense.
They're playing
Andrew Spray, the Vancouver Island Rugby Union president, showed off the hardware being played for today. The historic Barnard Cup, created by Frank Barnard, a Canadian parliamentarian and the 10th Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia. The game marked the 100th anniversary of the Cup. The game ended with a final burst from UVic number 10 Keaton Styles, but it wasn't enough as the Bays won 44-37.
Go, boys! Let's go! You need to make it. You need to make it. Okay, good. What's up, guys? Good work. Hey, man.
After the game, Andrew Spray, the VIRU president, presented the men's scoring award to Connor Braid and the Barnard Cup to Bay's captain, Dave Ramsey.
Cold weather, and just congratulations for both teams for a fantastic successful run. So I'd now like to present the Barnard Cup. If it hadn't been for war years, this would be the 100th time that this was presented. It was first played for 1911-12, and then 2010-11 represents 100 times.
The local media covered the game, with TV crews capturing post-game comments and the Times columnist reporter Cleve Deanshaw recording comments from Connor Braid. We also got a final shot with the Ramsey brothers, Dave, captain of James Bay, and brother Brian Ramsey, a 298-pound offensive lineman with the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Finally, this week we end with a look at some highlights from the Dubai Sevens with the final between England and Samoa.
In his play, the power of Cracknell. Here again, Dan Norton, and they go wide. This is the man who upset New Zealand, Lindsay Haig. The young man, Oliver Lindsay Haig, has got the pace as well to get the opening try. 2 against New Zealand, the opening score for this 20-year-old product of Millfield School, Oliver Lindsay Haig, the one man on the field in this England lineup who didn't play in the Commonwealth Games. And how has he slotted in? Has 2 men held by England in defence. Pessamino hasn't yet shown that real spark that we saw throughout last season when he scored 56 tries. But here now is Mikaeli, and these big forwards of Samoa have pace, not flat out acceleration like some of the real sprinters, but they are quick too, and Simaika immediately gets Samoa back on terms with the conversion that could give them the lead. 4 minutes played.
Quickly say it's only 10 minutes each way, but these guys have mind and muscle screaming out for a rest, so you can have these little gaps. But here comes Samoa.
Forest reliever it is, and the overlap, his fellow just characteristic of Samoa's triumph of last season. They have taken the lead. The switch between the forwards, they're so direct and they are fast with it. Not infringing. The referee was looking closely and England trying to attack from their own 22. The offload from Lindsay Haig. England still looking pretty cool, pretty calm, despite the deficit. Oh, beautifully done. Absolutely superb. Now this man really is making a mark and a half on this tournament and on England's performance. Oliver Lindsay Haig, the hero of the 2 tries in the semi, and here he is again in the final to keep England right in touch. Big bulldozers of the forwards to set up perhaps an opening chance. 14-12 with 7 minutes to play. That's the whole normal half. And here, big men make breaks too. This man is outstanding. 24-year-old Alapoti Pausaliva, chased all the way by Soandamu. He'll not catch him. They respect each other, but the edge with the big forward. The man from Afenga has scored a crucial try here. Alapoti Pausaliva. He'll be hailed back home if it's to be a winning appearance.
Freed now. Can they free it to the guys out wide? The double Dan's out wide. Here's one of them, Caprice. Yes, he's in the clear. Now, England. Barton toes it on. Beautifully picked up by Simon Hunter's into the game, and this guy can play, and he's there.
Well, I was about to say, why didn't he keep going, Caprice? Because I think he might have outgunned the man just in the straight foot race. But he checked, and Oliver Lindsay Haig looking terribly confident, this youngster of just 20. Now Gollings, he's quick too, but the tackles are big, very big, but there's still players out wide. And this is Dan Norton coming across and running all the way. Is it going to be a try for England? All the way it is, and the try for Dan Norton could be the one that clinches it.
Here they go again. Can they nail it with another try? They move it wide. It's their strength. Coming in, there's Matt Turner. Well played, England. Brilliant late try for the man off the bench. And they celebrate, deservedly so.